Good day, everybody. I'm approaching this one from a different angle because this is where I sit in the morning after I'm done cooking for the day to look at the trees and the birds and the sun come up. So it's interesting. I've had this this guy living across from me. I kind of live in like a hostel with a bunch of ashram yogi elders, and I had this about a 67, 68-year-old man living across from me. And every day I would talk to him, and recently he left, and he moved out west. And at first I was like, I don't know this change. I'm not sure if I'm going to do well with it. I don't know if I'm going to miss him now. And I was fluctuating between happiness and unhappiness the entire time that he lived here. And I didn't know quite why. And I was a lot different before he was here. I had this concept about life, about stillness time and then doing time. And with his presence, he was a doer. He was just doing all the time. And he once said to me that if he ever stopped doing things, like his mind would just start racing. So he had to constantly be doing things. If he wasn't doing things, outside, he was doing things in his room, he was watching things on his cell phone, he was constantly doing. And ever since he left, I've been returning to myself again. And like the energy has shifted, the energy has changed. I feel more peaceful, more joyful, more grateful for the things, the small things, the little things, the birds and trees. And I don't find myself rushing as much. Because when you're around people that are constantly doing, that slowly seeps into your life. And a lot of the times you don't even notice. A lot of times it's very just subconscious. So I just feel better now. Feel more at peace. More grateful for grass, color of grass and trees and birds, the sun coming up. Life just seems so much more peaceful now. And I think that's an issue we have in the world now, is we're just so obsessed with rushing around and doing things and getting things done. We need, not to quote Eckhart Tolle, we need more life experiences and more life experiences, and we need more and more life experiences, and we need to add, and we constantly need more, and nothing's ever enough. And I feel like I was like that for the past 7, 8, 9, 10 months. I feel like I got sucked into that because I had somebody so close to me that was their lifestyle. Because if they ever stopped doing, their mind would start racing and racing and racing, and they would go crazy. So just being around that energy. I feel like sometimes we're so afraid of change because we don't know what's on the other side of that change, you know. You might be like, yeah, I kind of like this person in my life. They're familiar. This person's familiar. I enjoy their company. I lost them. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know if I'd be okay with that change. I don't know if I'd be as happy. And then that person leaves and your life changes. And you're like, wait a second. Maybe there's a reason why I wasn't so happy in the last couple of months. Maybe there was a reason why I wasn't so peaceful, so joyful, grateful for the small things. So sometimes change, you know, even though we might be scared of change or it might not be so familiar, sometimes change is a really good thing. But we can't be scared of it. We can't be fearful of that change. You know, sometimes we just have to embrace it. And not be frightened, not be afraid of things if they do change. And just be okay with it. And not only just accept change, but be grateful for change. Be like, you know what, this might change, but that's a part of life. So yeah, I feel like I'm returning to myself again. Which is very, very nice. Because I really miss me. I really miss being me. And not being the rushing around person that I've become in the last couple months because of the people around me. And it's not a weakness thing. It's very difficult to be settled and be yourself when the people around you are different than you are. You know, when they're rushers, when they're doers. You know, it's the same thing like being around negative people. You know, you subconsciously pick up on those energies, and you start to slowly change, and you find yourself being like the people around you. That's why it's so important to spend time with loving and kind people. That's why it's so important to spend time around people that are helping you better yourself and not taking away from you. You know, it's so important to spend time around people that are going to add to your life and not take away from your life. So important. Because even though you don't want to change, you slowly change, no matter how strong you are, no matter how confident you are. And it's not a weakness, it's just a thing. It's like a form of tribalism. So be very, very careful about who you spend time around. It's very important. Spending time around loving and kind people. People that are going to help you grow. Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, Hermione Granger. Alright guys, I hope you're having a great day. And do something you love. And appreciate the little things. Be grateful for the little things. Alright guys. Take care. Have a great day. Later.